Hello and welcome, Scorpio, to your weekly Zodiac Tarot reading with Moon Kitty Tarot. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to know when I upload next. I'm trying to do videos 3 times a week at the least. Sometimes it will be more depending on when the new month is. And please let me know in the comment section below after the video if this video did resonate with you and the messages. Again, this is a general zodiac reading for Scorpio for the week of July 25th through July 31st, 2021. Please make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a more comprehensive outlook on your week for the 25th of July. And there might be a message in those other videos that resonate more with you than this potentially could or will have. If I do offer private tarot and oracle and readings and Kundalini Reiki healing sessions, if you would like to set that up, the link for a Circle of Divination as well as my social media accounts are listed in the description box below this video. Please watch out for the scammers, spammers, and trolls. They will be the ones that private message you to ask you for money or to set up a private reading with you. I will never do that. I will always allow you to be the one who reaches out to me. The deck that I am working with this week is the Gilded Tarot Royale deck, both the miniature and full version decks by Cyril Marchetti. If I do feel like there is a card or cards that need clarification, I will pull out the miniature deck and clarify the cards with that deck. I have already pulled 10 cards for you, Scorpio. I have not seen them yet, so let's see what the overall energies for your week for the July 25th, 2021 will be. All right, so wow. Awesome card to start off with. We have the Magician. And he is an alchemist. He likes to make things change. Like he'll change stone into gold or, some random object into gold. That's what alchemy tries to do. And one of the things in this card that really stands out to me is this green infinity sign that is between his hands. He knows that he is powerful and he stands in his power. He stands in his knowledge that he can make gold out of any situation or object. So that is going to be the general energies that you need to focus on this week. But let's see what is crossing you. We have the Judgment card. This Judgment card has popped up in a lot of readings for the week of the 25th of July, 2021. So it's really interesting. I feel like I know a few Scorpios, and I actually have Scorpio in my natal chart, and I know how stubborn Scorpios can be. So one of the things that is going to cross you this week with the Judgment card is needing to listen to your intuition, your higher power, God, divine, creator, spirit animals, spirit guides, angels, whatever you want to call it, and whatever you work with in your own spiritual or religious path. If you look at the card, there is an angel figure who has a trumpet type instrument that he is playing, and there's these figures that are dancing across the clouds up to that trumpeting sound. So the Judgment card is just calling out to you to start listening to that higher calling, the higher messages, your higher self, even. Excuse me, hiccups. And not ignoring them. So that might get in the way of your own, I'm going to say ego for the week of July 25th, Scorpio. So just be aware of that. Like you can't be like in everybody's face, like I'm the best. Because that tends to drown out those higher messages that you're getting. All right, so what is below you for the week is the Ace of Swords. I love the artwork on this card because it's like it has a dove on it. So for me, it's like all about peace. You need to make what you're trying to do, what's below your surface is your desire to create a happy space, a happy world, and your desire to and that's your own world. It doesn't necessarily have to be the earth, the world. It could be your own inner world, that you're trying to create that inner peace, that inner sanctuary. But you can't push people away to do that, because then there's, harsh feelings from other people. So just be aware of that. So your next card, what is crowning you for the week, is the Queen of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful card. I love the artwork on this card, Scorpio, because she has a peacock, a male peacock that is on the fence beside her. She's facing the future. She's not facing the past. She's not focused on the present, but she is looking to the future, and she is a nurturer by trade. That's what she is. She makes sure that everyone in her kingdom is being taken care of, and everyone in her castle is being taken care of as the Queen of Pentacles. She is the earth element, and she wants to make sure that everyone is cared for and that everyone is grounded. Interesting. So what you have for the last 6 to 12 months, Scorpio, is the Queen of Swords, and I think this literally is representing you, even though this isn't necessarily your tarot card. She is looking to the past. It's like she's had to be a warrior in the past. She's had to show that strength, that lion strength that is in the Strength card, because she looks like she's ready for a battle. Although she does have like a kitty cat at her feet and some fairies or pixies or birds that are flying around her. So maybe you've been having to fight for your peace for the last 6 to 12 months, and it's really worn you down. And maybe that's why you're so on the defensive with that Magician, and you're wanting to, just be, you put your foot down, and that this is it. This is how it's going to be. There's no other option. Because of the last 6 to 12 months, Scorpio, you need to step outside, maybe let the air cleanse through you, and let that earth element ground you so that you release any negativity, anything that is not of your highest good, Scorpio. Now's the time to release it and let it go, because it could potentially affect your future. So what is behind you is the 5 of Swords. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is really interesting. I have said this in every other video for this week. I don't look at the cards. Like, these are still face down. After I draw them, I just draw 10 cards. I put them on my table, and then I start recording, and I'm flipping them over as I announce each card. So it's really interesting that what is behind you is the 5 of Swords. Literally, this card has a figure on a battlefield. There is a figure behind him that is dead, and there's a figure over here who looks like he's mourning, and the horse is sad that his rider has passed away, and you are in the foreground cleaning up all the weapons. Or this figure, I should say, not necessarily you specifically, Scorpio, but that's, and he's facing you, like he's facing the present. He is looking right at you, Scorpio. So I think that's where that Queen of Swords is coming in. Like, you've had to put up a front, you've been on the battlefield, and you just feel like you're in your Scorpio shell, and your tail is raised to strike anyone who steps within 5 feet of you with an ugly attitude, with an ugly energy about them. So the card that's going to represent the next 6 to 12 months is the High Priestess card. It is time to start listening to your intuition. It is time to start recognizing just how in touch with your emotions you are as a water sign, Scorpio. It is time to use those pillars that are behind the High Priestess in this picture to shine your light brightly. You know, she has a crescent moon that is cresting up between those two pillars, and she is flying. She's floating over the water. She knows how intuitive and how magical she truly is. She trusts in her own intuition and in her own abilities. She's essentially like the magician in that aspect. They know who they are. They know their powers, and they know what they know. The card that represents your home, your friends, and your family, and it doesn't have to be your chosen or your biological family, it could be your chosen family. This is the Seven of Wands, and this is like you are coming through a portal. This card is facing the present. It is looking head on at you, Scorpio, and he's got 6 of 7 wands that are pointing at him, shining a light at him, and you need to I think this is just saying that you're defending yourself. You're standing alone and standing strong in your convictions. You're stepping through that portal knowing exactly who you are, and you're not going to back down. And that, again, I think that's just you in your Scorpio shell with your tail raised, ready to strike. And it doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter that it could be your significant other, a sibling, a child, a parent, a grandparent, whomever. Like, don't mess with me. That's the whole situation I'm getting. The whole energy off this reading I'm getting for you, Scorpio, is like, don't F with me. Just don't. I'm not here for it. And sometimes those situations are warranted. I'm not going to discount that. But sometimes, Scorpio, you can be a little too stubborn to look at all sides of a situation. And sometimes your tail stings harder and more vicious than you realize. So just be careful of that. So your hopes and fears card is the Knight of Wands. And this knight is going on an adventure. He is facing the future. And he is wondering what is going on with that volcano behind him. He has his wand raised, lighting the path for his horse to take. And he is, he's going. Like, he knows where he's going, and he's okay with that. He was sent on a mission, and he's going to fulfill that mission. And I feel like this also has to deal with your passions. Again, wands are the fire element. Your passions, your things that you are proud of, things that make you happy, and whatever. I think your hope is that whatever doesn't come straight to you, that you're going to go out and find it. And I think your fear is that you won't find it. I think that you worry about staying stuck and not defending your position, not having that shell around you with your scorpion tail raised and poised. There is strength. I have said this in several videos for this week and last week. There is strength in being vulnerable. There is strength in being kind. And there is strength in being loving. Don't forget that this week, Scorpio. You don't always have to strike. Okay. So your overall energies is an interesting card. It is the Two of Wands. This has just been a very strong message for you, Scorpio, this week. All the messages have been really strong. I'm not going to lie. There's some energies floating around for the week of the 25th. of July 2021. But as you can see, this lady, this figure has a blindfold on. There's 2 swords crossing her, and it looks like either a crescent moon or a full moon that is hidden by clouds. You know, it's she's not quite sure what's going on ahead of her or him. This is something that this is saying that you're going to need to start calming your mind, making your mind still, and listening with your heart, and not necessarily just like bouncing right off knee-jerk reaction type shit. You need to think about things. Take the blindfold off and look at all situations, Scorpio. Look at everything that is around you and how someone else could potentially see something. Take the blinders off. Soften your shell. Put the tail away. Scorpio, you don't always need to be ready to strike. Again, this is just a super, 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 super strong reading for you, Scorpio. I almost started tearing up, but I had to check my empathic abilities for a second. All right, so I'm going to pull a Whispering Woods card for Scorpio for the week of July 25th through let's try that again. July 25th through the July 31st, 2021. What message do you have for Scorpio for the week of July 25th, 2021? All right. Let's see. I'm feeling kindness. Take respite by a pond and be kind to yourself and others. And I'm going to bring that real close. I'm going to leave it up there for a minute. Sorry if it moves around because I can't keep my hands steady. Exactly what I've been saying. Exactly what intuitively I've been getting. And you can see there's all kinds of cards for this deck. It's a pretty thick deck. So it's really interesting that card should pop up. It's time to come out of your Scorpio cave, soften that shell, and put your tail away, and stop striking everybody. Kill people with kindness from time to time, Scorpio. Honey will get you a lot farther with people than vinegar. Just remember that. All right, Scorpio. Sorry to be so hard on you. Like I've said in previous videos, I can be a bit blunt. I can be a bit honest, but sometimes there's just messages that need to be sent out and people need to hear. And I try to do it with as much kindness as I possibly can. But sometimes Spirit's just like, nope, you got to rein it in and tell them it's time to chill the F out. All right, Scorpio, thank you so much again for watching. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm uploading next. And comment in the section below to let me know if this resonated with you or not, and check your sun, moon, and rising sign. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope you have a great week, and blessed be.